Good morning, everyone. It's Lisa. I just wanted to share my weekly project life layout with you. Last week I shared with you February 2nd to February 8th. And this is my layout here, if you can see it, the end results. And I used the Project Life page protector. I think it was Design C, which, like I said before, has the horizontal 4x6 slots. And then this week I'm going to be filling in the backside, so I'll stick with Design C. And obviously you can't always, choose which design you want for the following week when you've started with a certain page protector, because you have to fill in the back. So basically I will start with that. And then at some point I was thinking about sharing my album, what I have so far for January. And so I'm going to go ahead and get started with the layout. And hopefully the lighting's okay. I had to pull down the shade because we got so much snow again last night that there was a lot of shadows. It's really bright out there today, so hopefully you can see me okay. Alright, so I have my pictures all ready, which I try to do before the video starts because I'm sure you guys don't want to see me cutting and trimming all of the photos. And I've already done all my editing on my photos. I've added some journaling on some of them. And I just find it so quick and easy if you can go ahead and use one of the software programs like the PicMonkey. I always get it confused. I think it's PicMonkey. They have the free program. And you really can do a lot with your photos if you don't want to do tons of journaling, and you can kind of make it so that your photos kind of explain the story. And I've also used my Becky Higgins corner rounder to round the photos that I wanted to be rounded and trimmed them down. So I think I'm all set there. And then I'm going to be using my Scraptastic This Life Noted kit for this month for February, and I've already picked out the cards that I wanted to use to go with my layout. And these are the cards that I chose. And I also have a really cute little die cut that they put in this month, and it has hearts. So we're going to be doing week, this is the 9th to the 15th. And I've already done my journaling, and I went ahead and tried out this stencil that they gave us in this month's kit. It says today, and I tried it on here just to see if I was going to like it. And this is what the stencil looks like. I think what happens is if you order, 2 months in a row or something, then they give you a free stencil. It used to be the Prima chalk inks that they gave us for free, which I love, but now they're giving us these really cool stencils, so I like these. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get started. Excuse me. So what I was going to do probably is put my journaling in the upper left-hand corner, and I don't know, for some reason when I'm using Design C, I like to start in the upper left-hand corner. And I was going to back this journaling card with this one with XOs on it. And since this is Valentine's week, I thought it was appropriate. The other thing I was going to tell you is these cards from the Scraptastic kit, the cardstock is really thick. It's nice and thick. It's a lot thicker than some of the, Project Life traditional, like Becky Higgins cards, which I love too. But these are really nice because they're nice and thick. So I was going to go ahead and back this one here. And then, I have this really pretty picture of North Conway Village. I was going to an appointment the other day. It's probably about 15 minutes from my house. It's up by the White Mountains, and it's surrounded by mountains. It's absolutely gorgeous. And you really can't see in the background Mount Kearsarge and some of the other mountains here. But I liked it because the little stores had these icicles and things like that. It looked really pretty. Thought I'd put that one up there. And I thought I would go ahead and back this one with, this card here that says, I want to remember. So I like that. I mean, you could actually use this for a journaling card if you wanted to. I don't really like my handwriting, so I tend to type mine up on my computer. And then I think this was my husband's birthday was the day after Valentine's Day, so I made him a nice big breakfast, and I was going to go ahead, I think I was going to put that one here. And then this card, this picture here, he sent me flowers to my work, which he does every year for Valentine's Day, and it's really sweet. And then this little teeny tiny picture here, I had to capture this, and it's a little like candygram, I guess, from one of the phlebotomists in the lab who wanted to thank me. And excuse me, and she's really sweet, so I had to put that in there. Those are the things that I want to remember. Even though it's a little teeny tiny picture, I can go back and look back on it and remember, you know, the day I came and found this on my desk. It was really sweet. And then this is my desk here with the flowers that were still packaged, and then of course this is at home when I took them out. They were so pretty. These are my favorites, these pink. I'm not a flower person, but I don't know if those are some type of a dahlia or daisy, but they're so pretty. So I thought I'd use this card with the red dots on it. And I thought maybe I'd put this down here. I tend to like to frame my layouts with the larger photos in the kind of the corners if I have them. And then my husband opening up one of his birthday presents. I got him a NFL shirt, the Super Bowls, and so we do live in the East Coast. Obviously, we root for the Patriots, so I got him a shirt for that, which I think he really liked. And then down here, just a photo of his birthday presents. This card here is really cute. Caitlin Schaefer designs our cards for our kits, and it has little hearts on it. And I liked the yellow too, to bring out some of the color from the eggs here, which I thought was nice. And then this die cut, I thought I would put, I liked this card with the little yellow flowers, and it kind of ties in with the yellow hearts and the yolk. So I thought maybe I'd start off by putting it over and seeing how I liked it. And I think it looks kind of cute, and maybe I'll put some color on this or do something to embellish it. So, let's see, where did I want to go next? Oh, I had some leftovers from my, I'm trying to think of what kit it was. I think it was the Scraptastic February kit, and it was the, I'm pretty sure it was the Maggie Holmes open book collection. I had some leftovers, so I thought I would use up some of these little vellum sayings. So this one's my story, and I thought maybe I'd put it up here with my journaling. And I tend to like to lay everything out with all my embellishments and then kind of tape everything or glue it or however you're going to put it down together. And that's just the way I do it. I like to kind of see as I go. But anyways, I had this little stencil that I got in the, I think it was in the dollar bin at Michael's, and it's Studio G. I don't know, it seems to work pretty good for stamps, but it says "so thankful for you," so I thought that would be a cute little saying for me to use for the flowers and everything that my husband does for me, because I am pretty thankful for him. And all right, so I guess I'm going to start to adhere down some of the things that I need to. And my husband finally finished snow blowing, so it won't be loud anymore. See, I kind of wanted this to go in here like that. And I kind of thought about outlining these letters here, which I may do. See how it looks. I like that look. So that's that card, and then adhere down this picture, which I just love that editing program. You know, this one here, I decided to put some photo corners on it and kind of put borders. Yeah, it looks, I don't know, I like it. I think it looks pretty cool. Alright, so let me go ahead and adhere down this photo. I want to leave room because I'd like to put this vellum piece here that says my heart is full, so I kind of wanted to leave some space for that. There. And there's something else. Oh, I found this little, it's just a little tiny embellishment. It has a little bit of threading on it. I thought I would add a little texture for behind this photo. And I thought I'd just tuck it in there. And the little, my heart is full saying there, which I think I'll attach with my Tim Holtz to me attacher. Seems to be the best for the vellum. There was something else. Oh, I had this little heart too, which I think was also from the open book collection. Alright, so I'll move this up and I'm able to fit this little heart down here. And alright, I like that. And then we get these little cardboard sayings in the kit too, so I thought maybe I would cut one of these and put that in there with the flower picture. There's so many little embellishments that you get with this kit. I love it. Absolutely love it. And I think a lot of people get overwhelmed with the thoughts of doing the daily scrapbooking, but it's really, I mean, once you get, some type of system, some type of, organizational system, then it's really easy and it's really fun. Especially, I wish that I had started doing it when my kids were younger, but I don't even think people were doing it back then. Not that that was that long ago, but you know what I mean. It just wasn't popular. And I was doing some other crafty things, and I raised Icelandic sheep and spun their wool and had Angora rabbits and made all kinds of I used to do a lot of felting too, so I'd make handbags and do some needle felting, and that was a lot of fun. So I was definitely into that back then. Now let's see. Oh, up here, this card. I really like this card that says I want to remember, but I saw this little vellum piece, and I think this is also from the open book collection. I have a lot of, there were so many pieces that came in that kit, so I had a lot of leftovers, but even though I like it says I want to remember, I thought I'd add this here because it adds a little bit of yellow, which I need a little bit of yellow up here just to kind of disperse it out a little bit. So I think I will put that over that saying, like that, and probably just attach it with a couple of staples. Alright, so I have that. This card down here, I wanted to do some stamping on it, and I also have this little everyday vellum piece that I thought I'd try to incorporate down here. I had a stamp that said thankful for you every day, and I set it down on my table last night, and this morning it's nowhere to be found. I think the dog ate it, which stinks. But let's see, I was thinking maybe I might use something off here. This is the stamp kit for this life noted for January, and I thought maybe bestest day, maybe I could use that, because it was really sweet. You go to work and you're getting in your work mode, and then you get flowers, and it's really, I don't know, really thoughtful. My husband's really thoughtful. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of stamping on here and see how it looks. Alright, so I got that stamped on there, and then I thought maybe I'd stamp a little arrow on here. maybe up at the top, kind of pointing to the picture of the flowers. There. Alright, so I get the arrow in there, and then I thought I would put this here, bestest day every day. This is really corny, and I was going to put with you on the bottom. Really corny, but true. Just put a little staple. You can hear my dog barking in the background. She's like 13-pound Pomeranian, and she thinks she's a Rottweiler. She's adorable though. Alright, let me go ahead and get, I have these, I don't even know who makes these, but they're kind of clear little alphas. And they're small enough where I thought I could fit that down here. So I'll put with you. I know there must be a lot of subscribers to the Scraptastic This Life Noted, but I don't see very many layouts with it, so I would love to though. I just think it's a lot of fun. The only thing is trying to balance, like, get regular 12 by 12 layouts done, and then at the same time wanting to finish this week's layout for the Project Life, so it's a little bit challenging, but I mean, it's for me it seems to be manageable, and I really enjoy doing it, so I guess that's the important thing. But all right, so this is what we have so far. I think I wanted to use this arrow here. I thought it was really cute, but then I went ahead and put that other arrow on there. I guess I could add another arrow. It's not gonna hurt anything, and really, there's really no rules, right? No rules to scrapbooking. Do what you want. I like to use up my supplies too. Alright, I had this strip here with these little hearts, and I really liked it, but now I'm not sure where I'm going to be able to use it. I'd like to use it though in this week's layout. Now this, let's see, I kind of thought maybe I would add some color to this die cut, but I'm not sure if I really want to do that or not. I think I might try adding a little bit of yellow with my Prima chalk inks. Alright, so I just added a little bit of yellow and a touch of red with my Prima chalk inks onto the die cut. And I'm going to go ahead and secure that down using some Tombow adhesive. Oh, so funny story, when I shortly after I had my scrapbook room completed and I started working in here, I think it was one of the times when there was like some type of not a full moon, but some type of I forget what it was called, summer solstice, or I don't know, something was going on outside. We had stepped out one night and like left the door cracked like a teeny bit so we could make sure we didn't lock ourselves out. We went out to check out the moon and came back in, and it was really pretty and this and that, and then we went ahead and went to bed. The next day I come in my scrapbooking room and I'm just working away, and it was daylight, and all of a sudden this bat goes like flying across my scrapbook room from the planter, and I think it was sleeping in there overnight. And oh my god, it freaked me out. It just startled me. And so I had a bat flying around my room. It was hanging from my curtains, and I didn't know what to do. So I called my husband at work. He came home, and we managed to get the bat out. But the bat had flown into one of my empty containers, this big ceramic container. It's like a planter, and it had flown in there. And so my husband, you know, he's up there. He tipped the planter down and said, is it in there? And I said, I couldn't see it. I said, no. So he went ahead and pulled the planter off the shelf, and I guess the bat had flown in there, and I just couldn't see it. So the bat flew out and scared the daylights out of my husband. I mean, bats aren't scary, but I don't know about you, but I really don't want them in my house. So the poor thing, though, it didn't end well. The bat, he dropped the ceramic planter. The bat flew to the ground, and yeah, the bat didn't make it. So, but it was the weirdest thing. I said, who has a bat flying around in their scrapbooking room? It was kind of funny. Funny, but not funny because it didn't make it at the end. So, anyways, so this is what I have so far. It's a little busy, but I'm okay with that. And, oh, maybe, excuse me, I'm losing my voice today. I really wanted to use this little strip here because I thought it was cute. And then I also have this little strip of paper that says, forever and for always, you are my forever. I kind of liked that too. Alright, so with this strip, what I ended up doing is I trimmed it down a little bit. I kind of wanted to tuck it under here and use it on my journaling card piece, but I thought I would round the corners if I can. Alright. That's pretty good. Alright, and it kind of incorporates the hearts with the hearts, which I like. Still not sure about this. I kind of like this black and white here. And yeah, maybe I'll use that there. Alright. I don't know what's going on with my voice today, though. I'm obviously losing it. I think it's because I talk too much. Here. Maybe I'll just tuck it in there. Yeah, I like that. So make sure this is going to stay down. Okay. So that's that. And I do have another one of these photo overlays that I thought I might use because I got a bunch of them in our kit. So maybe I'll go ahead and my husband, he's so sweet. Use it here. And do a little bit of staples. That. This card is boring. I have this. I forgot about this. This is a little, I have a little flare badge here that I thought I'd use. And it kind of goes along with the whole XOXO Valentine theme. Alright, so I'm going to just adhere down this flare badge, which we always get a couple of flare badges designed by Caitlin Schaefer, and they're so adorable. I love them. If you're interested in pocketed scrapbooking, I would highly recommend Scraptastic. They have some really nice stuff. So I guess we'll go ahead and just put that there. And then what else do we need? I have some enamel dots I'm going to use. I always like to use a little bit of twine or something just to add some texture. And alright, so I pulled out some alphas that I wanted to use. We got some really cool alphas with this month's kit. And let's see, I think I got some last month too that were red, but for this layout I just thought they were a little bit big, but they're really cool. They're kind of they're not like vellum, but they're a little bit transparent, so I definitely want to use these, but I couldn't kind of find a way to incorporate them into this layout. But so I just got these ones. These are just Studio 112 alpha stickers. I don't even remember where I got them. I think they were like 99 cents. I picked up a bunch of different colors, but I like them for the pocketing scrapbooking because they're small enough to fit on the cards. So this was my husband's birthday present, so I thought maybe I would just put, let's see, it's going to write presents, but I don't think it's going to fit. Yeah. Maybe it will fit. We'll write that in here. Yeah, I think he liked his gifts this year. It's really hard to buy for. Alright, so I wanted to add some twine. So I just have some yellow twine. I got this big, huge bag of twine at Walmart with tons of different colors, which I love. So I was going to go ahead and add some twine to some of my pictures. Just add a little bit of texture. Some there. And let's see. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just add some enamel dots after I added my twine. And we'll just, these are the ones that we got in our kit, my Mind's Eye enamel dots. And I got two different packages with two different colors. So I'll go ahead and this card, I'll add some to this card. And keep getting distracted by the snowmobilers out there. They're absolutely loving this weather. It's probably the best year we've had in a long time for snowmobilers. I don't particularly care for the amount of snow that we got because there's just so much snow cleanup, but they seem to be enjoying it, so that's good. At least somebody is, right? And let's see. I guess that's probably good. All right, so I will go ahead, I'll insert some pictures at the end, and I'm going to go ahead and put this in the page protectors, and I'll show you the end result. Alright, so I finished my layout and I just wanted to show you the final result. I put the pictures into the pocket pages, and this is it. I'm going to go ahead and I took some photos and I'll leave those in the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this week's Project Life layout, and I'm going to try to do this on a weekly basis because I think it's really fun for me, and I think a lot of people like to see the end result and get some ideas on how they can do their life in the pocketed pages. So if you have any comments or questions, you can leave it down below in the comment section, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.